Good afternoon. The time is 3:01. I would like to call to order the September 16th, 2025 meeting of the Board of Fire Commissioners. We have a quorum with Commissioner DeStrouge, Commissioner Dixon, Commissioner Ferguson, and Mayor Rilling. And so we will move the meeting forward. First item on the agenda is acceptance of the minutes of the regular meeting of Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. Do I have a motion?
Yes, motion to move forward with the minutes.
Okay, the minutes are moved forward. Are there any corrections, deletions, or omissions noted?
I have none.
Okay, hearing none, all in favor of approving the minutes as submitted?
Aye.
Aye.
Abstain.
Okay, three in favor, and Commissioner DeStrouge abstains. Okay, next item on the agenda is the fire chief's report. I would imagine that Assistant Chief McCabe, you'll be taking that.
Yes. So good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners.
Good afternoon.
I'll begin with the budget report. We are now a couple of months into the fiscal year, and for July and August, we have spent 13.88% of the salaries budget, which puts us under budget by 2.79%. And for overtime, we are at 15.6%, which puts us 1.07% under budget. So for a couple months into the year, we are doing well budget-wise.
Good.
And under attendance, we do not currently have any personnel out on injury. We are now trending to be down approximately 24% in total sick time from last year. And that concludes the chief's report. I can take any questions.
Any questions from the commission?
No questions, thank
No.
you.
I'll just say thank you for again being very responsible with the budget that you've been given, and it's much appreciated.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have the Assistant Fire Chief of Administration, Assistant Chief Conti is here.
And Rabbi
afternoon, Mayor.
Pascon just walked in.
Okay, note that Commissioner Pasquine has arrived at 3:04.
Sorry,
Welcome.
everyone. I couldn't find the link.
Hello.
Here.
Good afternoon, Commissioners and Mayor. I just have the updates on some of our ongoing projects right now. Our Station 1 apparatus floor up is progressing very well. We did, however, find some, there was actually quite a bit of electrical issues in the floor and some structural issues. So I've actually, last night I went to BET. We're going to require a little, some extra funding. We requested $90,000 extra in funding. We went through BET last night, and I'm going to continue through the process as we're working through it. But it's very much structural issues that you can imagine from a 1960s building that hasn't been renovated yet. So there's nothing major. It's just things that have to be done to bring them up to code and to fix the building properly while we have it opened up. But BET passed unanimously last night, and I'll continue forward with that.
I have a question. So does that go through a
Yeah.
special appropriation, Mayor, or did that go to the planning and zoning after, or is already approved?
Yeah, it's going to go. Yeah, I believe planning and zoning is next. But yes, it was a special appropriation. First was a special appropriation for the original amount, and we've requested just an additional appropriation on top of that.
Okay.
So that did pass, like I said, first BET last night, and I believe you're right. I believe it's planning and zoning next. But either way, I'm just going through the process. But it's not, luckily, it's not holding them up because we do have a contingency and we're just continuing to work. We do have the slab nearly, in a few weeks, we should have the floor completely finished, and we just have to redo some of the electrical that was in the ground. It was all rotted basically, and it was all gone through the slab, and there were some other structural issues that we found, some water issues from the drains not working for so many years. So.
Yeah, so you don't know until you go in there. You don't know. until
Yeah,
you get in there.
exactly. That's the problem where, we were able to do as much as we can, but there was no insulation underneath the slab, the original slab. That's code now. So we have to add it,
Was that noted? Was that noted in the special appropriation? Just to make
Yes.
sure it's okay, good. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
I've itemized, I actually itemized every single thing in there last night. We had in our discussion last night. So yeah, every change order has been itemized and I explained it all.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Station 4, the building renovation, we have a meeting with our architect on Thursday. So I'll be able to report more next month on that. That's our kickoff meeting with the architect. And for our overhead door replacement, we're almost finished. Station 1 obviously that'll be done after the floor's done. So that should be next month. I'm anticipating all those doors being replaced. And we're just waiting on one more door. So we've replaced pretty much almost every door in each firehouse in the city, which is great. I'll take any other questions. If you guys have any?
Commissioners?
No questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, before we go to the next item, there is a question on the board. Are we skipping the public comment today?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you. I skipped right over it. So let's ask if there's any members of the public that are wanting to address the Fire Commission.
Diane Cece.
Okay. Would you unmute her and she'll have the floor? Miss Cece, you're on.
Oh, good afternoon. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
We
can.
can hear you, but
Oh,
we can't see
thanks.
you.
Oh, yeah, and that's probably a good thing.
No, it's not.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for whoever noted that. I'm on a rare lunch break, and I thought you were just passing me over here when you saw it was me. Hopefully not. Anyway, good afternoon to everyone. I just wanted to hop on quick, and I'm not sure where this may or may not fit into the technical agenda, but it's more of a timing is of the essence type of item. There is, which I'm sure the chief and hopefully the commission is aware, there's a public hearing in Hartford tomorrow with the General Assembly, the 17th at 10 a.m. Through the Department of Administrative Service Codes and Standard Committee. And it's a hearing on the 2026 state building and fire codes. And the reason I hopped on today is because the hearing is tomorrow and public comment on this closes on October 11th, which would be obviously before your next meeting. And I wanted to be sure that the chief or who's ever responsible in the commission are well versed in what's being proposed and find out if you have already issued public comment on this, or if you intend to tomorrow or before it closes. The reason I'm bringing this up is I was just myself made aware of a proposal in here for the new fire code to expand what's called single stair egress in multifamily buildings. And unless something has changed between this morning and now, what's being proposed is legislation that would allow for single staircase egress in multifamily buildings up to 6 stories tall. And it's literally what it exactly sounds like, single stair egress. There's only one staircase that would be in and out, and then presumably needing to escape in the event of an emergency or a fire would result having to go through windows when there's no access to the staircase. And of course, another good point is, depending on the size of the units or the number of units in a 6-story building, I don't think that this would be adequate. And the folks who passed this along, another civic group, noted that this would presumably be the same staircase that you brave folks are running up when the rest of us are all running out. And I just don't see how that's possible. I think it's a very dangerous thing. I hope this is on your radar screen, and you've probably already spoken to it. And if not, I hope that you will, and I hope that this is something that gets examined closely. I think it's a real potential tragedy waiting to happen here, and I thank you for your time.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention. I have not heard about that, but this is something that would fall under the fire marshal's office. And Fire Marshal Donahue is with us, so I would ask Fire Marshal Donahue to take a look at that and direct the proper response based on what your thoughts are.
Mr. Mayor and Diane, we have responded on that. We
Thank
are
you.
aware, we are aware of this. We have reached out to the state from the fire marshal's office here in Norwalk and also the chief's office. We have expressed our concerns, single means of egress in multi-story buildings up to and beyond 6 floors. They're looking to add a truck company to provide a second means of egress. So that would disqualify the second set of stairs in a building, and we would utilize a truck company to provide a second means of egress. So we did express our opinion in that. So it is going forward, and yes, we are aware of this.
That does not surprise me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next item on the agenda, Assistant Fire Chief of Operations. Assistant
Yes, thank you, Mayor.
Dave, you're up again.
I'll begin with the monthly calls. In August, we had 729 incidents, averaging 23.5 per day. We had 17 fires, including 2 building fires, 41 rescues, 445 EMS calls, 20 hazardous conditions, 20 service calls, 131 fire alarms, and 55 good intent. So under item 2, annual summary of calls for 2025, so far we are looking at 5,625 incidents and a total of 9,019 company responses. And those numbers are up slightly from 2024. Under item 3, fire apparatus, the new fireboat, MU-229, was officially commissioned on September 4th in a ceremony at fire headquarters. The vessel was christened the Harry W. Rilling in honor of the support the mayor has shown the fire department during his 12 years in office. The vessel was put in the water at Vets Park today, and crews will now begin training on it. Actually, they're out there as we speak. So thank you again, Mr. Mayor, and we're glad to have the boat operational.
Well, thank you, and I must say that it was quite a surprise. I think I was standing next to you during the meeting, and I said, "What'd he say?" And then you told me, and I'm humbled, I'm honored, and like I said, I appreciate all that the fire department does for the city of Norwalk. And I don't know what else to say, but thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor,
And-
not to counter what you just referenced, I was standing right beside you as well, and you actually asked, "What did he say?" twice, because the chief, I believe, referenced it 2 times. Quite an honor, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I said,
Yes.
no, go ahead.
So item 4 under operations, we have the 3 new station captains have begun their assignments. Each captain has met with their 3 lieutenants and assigned them roles within the station. And these responsibilities include overseeing facilities and physical plant, training, pre-planning, maintaining apparatus and equipment. Those captains have submitted weekly reports to Assistant Chief of Operations. And in the coming weeks, we will meet in person to discuss their progress. So that program is off to a good start.
Good.
Item B, Norwalk will host a mutual aid drill on Saturday, October 11th, incorporating tankers from Stamford, Darien, New Canaan, and Wilton. And the purpose of this drill is to familiarize these agencies and our command staff with the new equipment and procedures for supplying water to fire scenes in low water districts of town. So this will be a fully operational run. We'll put all of the pieces of the program together and be able to work with those surrounding towns. Finally, under notable incidents, August 29th, structure fire on 28 Point Road. This call was received at 11:42 a.m. Engine 5 was the first on the scene and found furniture, a rug, and wood flooring burning directly in front of the fireplace. They were able to extinguish the fire with a pressurized water can. Truck 2 checked for extension on the floor joists and in front of the hearth, but found none. No injuries were reported. The house was ventilated and metered before letting the occupants back in. Also on August 29th, the fire occurred at 62 Osborne Ave at 5:42 p.m. The first engine on scene encountered smoke showing. The residents had evacuated from the house. Engine 3 stretched a hose line to the rear of the structure and advanced inside to find fire in an unfinished bathroom wall with extension into the ceiling. They completed extinguishment and were assisted by Truck 2 in ventilating smoke from the house. No injuries were reported. This concludes the operations report. I'd be happy to take any questions.
Thank you. I know we've discussed this and I'm not sure that we followed through on it, but have we analyzed the number of times that we've sent units into the 6th taxing district over the past 6 months or so?
Yes, we keep a running tally of our calls, including structure fires, which we've not had any in Rowayton in recent months, but also motor vehicle accidents and EMS calls. I do not have those numbers in front of me right now, but I'd be happy to give you an update and report on that next month.
Yeah, if you could, that'll be helpful when we formulate the budget. If you could let us know that through an email or something, and I'll bring it to the attention of my chief of staff and the budget chief financial officer.
Very good. I can get that email out to you tomorrow.
For the other commissioners in the edification, because historically the 6th taxing district has not paid for fire service because they have a volunteer fire department. So when we do our tax base, we put together our budget, and then we take the all things related to the fire service out of the 6th taxing district and spread it across the other 5. So since they've been working a little bit more frequently with the 6th taxing district, we are looking at the possibility of adding that back into their tax base so that we can spread it across 6 districts instead of 5. And they also have a firehouse down there, as you probably know, and they have equipment. So I think the potential in the future is to have a partnership with the 6th taxing district where we even perhaps staff 24 hours a day their firehouse down there with 1 or 2 of, or however many is deemed necessary of the Norwalk Fire Department. Of course, it'll mean adding new people to the department, but I think it's something worth looking at.
Mr. Mayor, would just a comment or a thought, would it be convenient for you and for the future commissioners to have a line item included in the report of the incidents to include the District 6 so that we would always receive that?
I think that could come under the fire chief's report, certainly.
Yeah.
And I think it could be informative.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, I can do that breakdown monthly now for you. If we've been to Rowayton, I can itemize those calls and let you know the numbers.
Okay, thank you. That brings us to the Fire Marshal's report. Fire Marshal Donahue, again, thank you for being up to speed on that legislation pending before the legislature for a fire code. As I said, it
Absolutely.
didn't surprise me that you knew all about it.
Thank you, Mr.
Didn't
Mayor.
surprise me.
Good afternoon again, Mr. Mayor and Commissioners. Fire Marshal's office activity summary for the month of August. The total number of inspections for the month of August was 231 properties with 3 mega multi-sites for a total of 271 units. We've held 3 fire and life safety pub ed events. On August 13th, our division supported the Norwalk Police Department's Norwalk Night Out. Despite the rain, this event seemed to be a huge success with a huge community turnout. It was a good time. We did get soaked, but it was a good time. On August 14th, Deputy Fire Marshal Kelly provided education and a personal safety series to Star Vocational Services here at headquarters for 6 adults. On August 15th, Deputy Fire Marshal Kelly educated the Room to Grow preschool and fire safety assembly for 150 students at their facility. We received 9 fire and life safety plans for a total of $1,580. We had 2 liquor license renewals for a total of $130. The total income for the month of August was $1,710. During this month, the fire marshal's office had 8 investigations. 7 of these were fires, 1 were code hazard related. And last, our fire marshal division completed all necessary fire and life safety inspections at the Sono Elementary School for its opening on August 25th. I'd be happy to take any questions at this time.
Any questions from the commission?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Just a basic note, yesterday, we had the official ribbon cutting for the Sono School. If you commissioners haven't had an opportunity, perhaps you could make a time when school is not in session, and you can go down and take a look at the inside. It's a beautiful building, well constructed, and we're very proud of it.
Very.
Okay,
Thank you.
is there an emergency management update? I don't see Ms. DeLuca here.
Well, Michelle's also on vacation.
Okay. Well, we can skip over that, and then it brings us to Deputy Chief Capola for the training report.
Okay, yeah, all right, it worked. I've been having some technical difficulties this afternoon. I'm at my house. Good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
I have my report for training division for the month of August. Current training activities. Currently, we are orienting all personnel on the use of the Flax Hill Road temporary water main. They are doing a water main replacement from Clay Street to Soundview, and they have a temporary hydrant set up on the top of the street, and it has a different connection, a different on and off valve. So we found it important to get all the companies out there to have a look at it and work, basically work with it. We've been working with Pat Moran from SNU on that, and they've been really helpful with making sure that while they're doing this project, we'll be able to operate the same way we would normally in that area, which is a target hazard area for sure. What else? That's that. We just finished the classroom portion of a 2-week-long structural collapse shoring class that has been delivered by a company that we hired to do it. And we're going to be doing that. We had the classroom sessions last week for all 4 shifts. And we're going to be doing the hands-on portion for all 4 shifts beginning this coming Monday, over at Renzulli Road, where we have some vacant houses at our disposal to use. We've been doing a lot of marine training with the new asset, our new vessel, the Harry Rilling, and also ongoing tiller driver training for new drivers. We have a lot of newer drivers in the department. This is kind of an ongoing thing. I usually put it in my report monthly because we really never stop doing this ongoing training for the ladder trucks. We had a few members, I believe 4, attend the 9/11 Health and Safety Seminar at the Fairfield Fire School. That was a 2-day seminar that was all about pillars of firefighter health and safety, sleep, nutrition, physical fitness, and one other one. I said nutrition. I can't remember,
Yes.
but there was a few that they brought in speakers from the outside, including a retired U.S. Navy SEAL came and did a talk. It was a very, very good program. We're still ongoing doing pre-incident planning on Fridays with our First Do software, which is our records management program. The rescue company has been ongoing equipment familiarization. There's some newer members that are on the company, and they're getting brought up to speed on some of the, I would say, lesser used equipment, like the less frequency used equipment. We've been using Renzulli Road for ground ladders, entry and vent. We just ran a couple weeks ago, we ran all 4 shifts through Norwalk Hospital's MRI department. There was a recent fatality in the tri-state area of a person in an MRI facility. Basically, they had metal on their person, and they were brought into a MRI machine rapidly, and they were killed. So we felt it was important to coordinate with Norwalk Hospital to get our members familiar with what's going on in the MRI department, because we do have a lot of metal on us when we come to a fire, obviously, or a call. So that was great. Marine Unit 238 went to Green Ledge Lighthouse for 4 days of pre-planning tours, 1 per shift. They went out and did a tour of the facility and also entered some information in there in the software. And we've been come back around again to training on some above grade hose line deployment. We use River Street Garage for that, meaning that the engine stretch hose up the side of the building and into it, simulating a fire attack on an apartment building over 4 or 5 stories. And then finally, item I, the recruits are in their 4th week of training at the Fairfield Regional Fire School with the Bridgeport Fire Academy. They're doing excellent, exemplary work. Their evaluations are all excellent. And I've been up there working with them at least once a week since they started. And I get nothing but good compliments from the people running the academy on their progression. So that's great news. And that's the report for August. I'll take any questions.
It's very good news to know that the young people we're bringing on are of high quality, and it shows that they're well vetted, and shows also how many people want to join the Norwalk Fire Department.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Got a great reputation.
Yes, we absolutely do. Thank you.
Any further questions or any questions from the commission?
No questions, but thank you for the complete, always informative report.
Certainly, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's really nice to see how like the interview process progresses into the next phase. You guys move very, very quickly at the fire department.
Yeah, and it's amazing. They're already 4 weeks into. At the end of this week, they're complete 4 weeks. That's a third of the program already.
Yeah, it seems like a quick process, but the application process is you go through with a fine comb. So it's just the end of the beginning of the process. I'm sure you have a lot of interest of those wanting to be a part of the department, but you all have a great way of isolating which ones would be better served for our community needs. So we appreciate the whole holistic process.
Thank you. There are no local 830 reports, no correspondence to review. I can also jump over and say there's no old business and no new business. So the next item on the agenda would be under personnel, and for the discussion, we need to go into executive session. Do I have a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Sure. Let's move to executive session.
And any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The time is 3:29 and we are in executive session. In executive session, it'll be just the commissioners.
Progress.
Afternoon, the time is 3:44 p.m. We are back in public session. During executive session, no motions were made, no votes were taken. One of the first items of discussion is the retirement announced by Chief Gatto that he's retiring from the Norwalk Fire Department effective September 30th of this year. And his letter reads as such. Dear Mayor Rilling, please accept this letter as a formal notification of my retirement from my position as Chief of the Norwalk Fire Department, effective close of business on September 30th, 2025. It has been an honor and privilege to have served the citizens of Norwalk for 43 years. Throughout my tenure, I have had the pleasure of meeting and working alongside some truly exceptional individuals. I wish to extend my deepest gratitude to you, Mayor Rilling, for your unwavering support to let me lead the Norwalk Fire Department during these last 8 years. Together, we have created a remarkable team that will serve the citizens of Norwalk for years to come. This decision to retire was not an easy one, as my passion for the fire service is as strong as ever. It is hard to let go of a career that has been an integral part of my life. However, I take solace in knowing that I leave the department in very capable hands. Memories and bonds formed with my brothers and sisters will forever be cherished. The fire service is a unique calling, and I am so proud to have been a part of the brotherhood. Thank you again for the incredible opportunities and experiences as members of the Norwalk Fire Department. And signed respectively, Chief Gino Gatto. And I would put forward that as a commission, we accept with regrets the retirement of Chief Gino Gatto and extend to him from the Board of Fire Commissioners our total thanks, appreciation for the job that he has done leading the fire department. So I can have that letter drafted up and submitted to Chief Gatto.
Concur.
And we don't have to take a vote on that because we can't stop him from retiring if he wants to. So now comes the business of having to replace Chief Gatto. That discussion did take place in executive session. Again, no motions were made, no votes were taken. So I will accept a motion at this time.
It's my exciting honor and privilege to make a motion to promote Assistant Chief Edward McCabe to be the new Norwalk Fire Chief.
Okay, and that would be effective October 1st.
That would be effective October 1st.
Do we have
Are there
seconds?
any discussion or questions? Commissioner Destruge?
Seconded.
Any further comment or discussion?
Just
Seeing
basically,
none?
it was a tough decision.
I'm sorry?
It was a very tough decision to make by the Board of Commissioners, and we, Chief McCabe, glad to have you on board, sir.
So all in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Chief McCabe, congratulations. Godspeed. Your job now is to leave the fire department better, or make the fire department better than Chief Gatto gave you. That's going to be a hard task. You've got big shoes to fill, but we appreciate all that you've done.
Well, thank you, Mayor
Congratulations.
Rilling, and thank you, commissioners, for the kind words and for your vote of confidence in me. Great honor to be appointed chief, and I will work hard for Norwalk's firefighters and for the citizens of Norwalk. So very much appreciated. Thank you.
Next, we will have, is there a motion regarding the vacant position that will be vacant on October 1st?
Yes, I would like to make a motion to fill in the vacancy from Assistant Chief McCabe. And to do so, I would like to put a motion forward to promote our Deputy Assistant Chief Reardon to become the new Assistant Chief of the City of Norwalk Fire Department.
Okay, a motion has been made. That would be also October 1st. Is there further discussion?
Second.
Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries unanimously. Also, congratulations to Deputy Chief Reardon. Again, the leadership of the fire department, I think, is second to none. It's been a pleasure and an honor for me to have served as the fire commissioner for the past 12 years and to have worked with the leadership of the fire department for 17 years as the chief of police prior to that. And I can say without hesitation, I've always been impressed with the leadership, the skills, the knowledge, and the dedication of the firefighters of the Norwalk Fire Department. Any further discussion?
Yes, I have a separate topic to discuss. Should I wait till the end?
We can't go off the agenda unless we vote on it. If there's something that we want to discuss, because under freedom of information, if we put out an agenda and if something is off the agenda or
Okay.
some let's suppose that we were able to find for Miss Cece that her comments related to the fire marshal's office. So we can after the meeting or we're just about finished. So then you can ask your question and we can discuss it. Okay, so again, congratulations. Any other commissioners want to make a comment on the position of Assistant Fire Chief?
Congratulations to everyone, and echoing the mayor's comments. I've followed him for the past 12 years. I believe I was one of his first appointments to the Fire Commission. And I also have seen nothing but excellent service from each and every one of you. And I expect that we will continue that tradition in the next many years to come. So thank you all. You're a great team.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that takes care of all the business. Commissioner Ferguson, you had a question you wanted to ask?
No, I had a comment actually to give thank you to the fire department. Over the weekend, the first Black Heritage Parade was done, and I'm really thankful for the support of the full fire department, and also seeing Conti out there with his son Coltrane. It's nice seeing family blending business with family in support of the citizens of Norwalk. And I just want to say thank you. I was there. I was a sponsor there. I am appreciative to see the support that the departments had, from public works to fire to police. It was just great.
Yeah, and I totally concur. It was an excellent day and a little bit warm when we finished, but it was really a great day. And again, just the testimony to the diversity of the city of Norwalk and the fact that we want to recognize, respect, and honor everyone who lives in the city of Norwalk. And we want to be inclusive and make sure that they feel that they're included in everything that goes on in the city. So again, thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you.
So at this point in time, seeing no further business to come before the commission, the next meeting would be Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Destruge. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. It is 3:53 and we are adjourned. Thank you. And again,
All right.
congratulations.
Have a good one.